There are three main ways to spawning assets: default assets, remote assets, and local assets. Navigating to the spawn asset panel, the default assets, or here default robots, are provided to you on synthesis so you can immediately start testing. To spawn one of these, all you need to do is click the download button next to the name of the robot you want to spawn. Once you've clicked it, it will cache it into your browser so it doesn't need to download it again. Now, once you've spawned a asset, if it's a robot, you can set the input scheme. If you want to control the robot with WASD, then you can select the check mark next to Ernie. Now you see it has occupied that input scheme. If I click finish, it will add the physics to the robot, and now you can start driving it around. Moving on to another method of spawning assets, remote assets. If you upload using the exporter, you can see all of those uploaded assets here. In a similar fashion, you can click the download button to spawn one of those assets. Now, same thing, you can add an input scheme, but you won't be able to add something that already has been assigned to another robot. For this, I will configure the arrow keys to control this robot. To stop focusing on a robot, to move the camera freely, you can also right-click the robot and click unfocus. Now, if I move the robot, the arrow keys will move it. The final way to import a assembly is to import from a .mira file, which will be downloaded to your machine by the exporter. If you click the Import from File button, you are now presented with a modal from which you can choose whether you're importing a robot or a field. If you click the Upload File button, you can now choose which file you would actually like to upload. Once you open that, click Accept, it'll spawn that into the simulation world, where you can, again, configure the input scheme you would like to use.